Revenge films.
My name is Jack. I divorced my wife Jill 4 years ago. She had cheated on me and gotten pregnant. One day, she suddenly told me that she was pregnant with another man's child and just left the house. What the hell?
Too bad. I'm pregnant with Scott's child. Make sure you pay alimony and child support too, okay?
Huh? Do you know what you're saying? You know, you're the one that has to pay alimony, right? We went back and forth for a while, but her boyfriend seemed like a nice guy, and their daughter's name was Rose. Jill borrowed money from her parents and paid me $20,000 in alimony. 4 years passed, and I'd almost forgotten about her when she suddenly appeared in front of me. She was the last person I expected to see when I answered the front door. She seemed fatigued, and her hair was all over the place.
How are you, Jack?
What do you want, Jill?
Don't be mean. I came all the way over here to tell you something important.
It's been 4 years, Jill. What do you want after all these years? You haven't even called once since you left.
That doesn't matter. I came here to ask you for alimony.
Huh?
I thought about it for a while, but there's a couple problems with our agreement.
Huh? What do you mean?
Well, you're the reason that I had to cheat, right? So you should be paying me alimony. Back then, you were always home late from work and constantly went on business trips. I was lonely, so I was forced to cheat with Scott.
Huh? That makes absolutely no sense. You're the one who wanted to be a stay-at-home mom. That's the only reason why I work so much.
You were the reason that I had so much free time on my hands. So pay me back the $20,000 that I gave you.
She seemed determined and handed me an invoice. Did this girl really think she was gonna get her way? All I could do was stare at her in awe. She didn't seem to notice and continued to press for more.
Also, I've decided to charge you for child support too.
Huh? You mean for Rose?
Yeah, of course.
Why do I have to pay for her child support?
Because she might be your child. Back then, I just wanted to be with Scott, so I tricked myself into believing that Rose was Scott's child. But as she gets older, she looks more and more like you.
Her stories were so ridiculous that all I could do was laugh. What the hell? You're just saying that to get money from me, aren't you?
Rose looks just like you.
Not a chance. Back then, I was coming home so late that you were always already asleep. And I was gone half the time for business trips too. Don't you remember? We weren't even having sex. How could you have a child that looks just like me?
You just don't remember. She could be yours. Think about how she would feel if she heard you say that. You have a responsibility to pay for her child support, all right?
I was getting angry at all of Jill's ridiculous accusations, so I decided to call Scott up.
Wait, what are you doing?
Hi, is this Scott? Your wife's causing a scene at my house, and it's really bothering me. What? Okay, I see. All right. Jill kept trying to take the phone away from me, so I pushed her away and finished talking to Scott. All right, I see now why you're trying to get money out of me.
What do you mean?
Jill glared at me. So, you've stopped taking care of Rose and you're gambling every day, aren't you? You won't get a job and you've spent all of Scott's money, and now you're in debt, right? Scott tried to stop you, but you ignored him. So Scott's had enough and he's asking for a divorce, isn't he?
Shut up! Don't lecture me how to live my life.
You're in debt and Scott's leaving you. So you come to me for money, right?
That's not how it is!
Scott has also told me that he knows that Rose is his child and he wants full custody.
Rose is mine. I was the one who gave birth to her.
Are you stupid? You may have given birth to her, but you haven't raised her at all. There's no way you're getting custody of that child. Plus, You're heavy in debt with no job. She's way better off with Scott.
Fine, be that way. I'll see you in court. Is that what you want? You know I'm going to win if we go to court.
I have no idea where you get your confidence. Go ahead. You have no chance anyways.
You don't know that? There's only one way to find out.
Of course I know that. Do you know anything about the Divorce Act? It clearly states that you only had 2 years to apply for spousal support, you fool.
Huh? What's that?
She seemed clueless as I expected. Well, I can't blame her for not knowing the law. So, I showed her a copy of the United States Code. You see, it's pointless to even try to take me to court. You should thank me for saving your time. I saved you so much trouble.
Huh? What's that? Why do you have that book anyways, Jack?
I go to law school now with the money you paid me.
Law school? What the hell?
Yeah, I'm studying to become a lawyer now.
What, so you're going to be a lawyer someday?
That's right. Jill seemed surprised for a moment.
You always were the smart one.
She mumbled for a minute, then suddenly brightened up.
Okay then, I won't ask for money anymore, so let's get remarried.
Huh? What the hell are you saying? You cheated on me 4 years ago and had a baby with another man. I'd be crazy to get back together with you.
It'll never happen again. I'll support you until you become a lawyer.
It was hilarious to see how Jill's attitude flipped as soon as she found out that I was going to become a lawyer. No thanks. I don't need your support. I already have someone who supports me.
What? What do you mean?
I already got remarried last year. My wife's a real lawyer, by the way.
Really? That's horrible.
What's horrible about that? We were finished 4 years ago. You have no place coming back after all these years. You came here today to try to make me pay you alimony and child support. But it seems like you'll be the one being charged by. I threw the law book at Jill and shut the door.
Wait a minute. I'll apologize for everything. Just help me out. You can help me, can't you? Hey!
She was yelling and causing a scene in front of my house, so I told her that I was going to call the cops, and she left in defeat. Jill and Scott got divorced after that, and of course, Scott got custody of Rose. Jill was forced to pay alimony and child support to Scott. Jill tried to gamble her way out of her debt, but failed miserably. Her debt continued to grow until she had to borrow money from the wrong people. And now she's being chased down by underground debt collectors every day. It has nothing to do with me anymore. She's a terrible woman for portraying both her husbands. But thank God she'll be too busy trying to pay off her debt to cause any more harm to other men. As for me, I graduated law school and got my degree to practice law. My wife and I have decided to start our own law firm, and we live a happy life. I vowed to save as many people as possible from the same pain as myself 4 years ago.
How was today's video? If you enjoyed it, please subscribe, like, and leave a comment. Stay tuned for more.